Hi, I'm Rhonda Hensley. I'm a licensed professional counselor, influencer, life coach, and a woman in recovery from codependency. I want to talk today a little bit about communication. Codependents, they struggle with having good communication. Oftentimes they don't know what they want or how they feel, so they can't communicate that. And when they do, it's often in the wrong manner, or it comes out sideways, with, you know, people pleasing, and because of the fear of rejection or abandonment or what other people are going to think, or how's this going to make me look, and all of those sort of things, so they will temper their communication. Um, I had to learn how to communicate effectively. Most of my communication was complaining or criticizing, or as in concern, worried myself sick, um, commiserating. If someone came to me with all of their problems, and I would commiserate with them, or catastrophizing. I call it the 5 C's. And that was most of my communication. Or someone would come and talk to me about their stuff, and then I would go into the fix it mode. I'm going to fix this for you. I'm going to give you well meaning advice. Well, what I learned is unsolicited advice is an act of hostility. Whew, that's pretty strong. And then, um, I thought I knew what was good for everybody. And then I really don't know why I did that. Maybe to make myself look better or feel some importance, or I thought I just knew what somebody else needed to do with their life. I thought I knew what was good for them. Um, and when I got in recovery, I went to this workshop on ego. And of course, I didn't think I had any ego because, I was so helpful to others. And they started talking about this thing about giving advice and trying to fix and thinking we knew what was good for everybody. And the guy that was speaking said that good is the enemy of the best. Only God knows what's best for someone else or what they should do. And if you are doing that thinking you know what is good for somebody else, then you're playing God. And it was a big slap in the face. And so that was something that I had to take a look at, and had to learn how to stop doing that. How to learn to actively listen to somebody else and validate without having to fix or give them advice. Um, and, and then I wonder why nobody wanted to be around me. It's because of the 5 C's and the fixing and all of the stuff that I was doing. And I had these motives behind that. I was so other focused that, I could do that. And I did it out of either self centered fear, like with my kids, telling them what to do, as they were old enough to make their own decisions about stuff. And, um, it was a form of control because I was afraid if they didn't do that, then somehow it was going to hurt me. If they had a speeding ticket and they didn't pay it and they got a warrant for their arrest, and then I was afraid they were going to get arrested, thrown in jail, and then I was going to feel uncomfortable, and it was going to somehow affect me because then I was going to be responsible to pay the ticket and to pay the fine for them to get out of jail. And it was all circled around myself, even though it was other focused. So today I have to check my motives about my communication. If something's going on and I think I need to talk to another person about it, well, then I sit with that. And I think that the first thing I ask myself is, these are the 4 questions, is it honest? And honesty without kindness is cruelty. So I ask myself, is it kind? So is it honest? Second question, is it kind? Is it necessary? It's not always necessary for me to speak my mind or for me to communicate how I feel or what somebody else did to me. And then was it asked for? Did that person ask me for my well-meaning advice? Did they ask me? So I had to shift the focus off of other people and put it on myself. I had a friend one time tell me that you can, have the answers and can be responsible for everybody else but yourself. And it really made me mad, but it was true. I could not, pick that up. And so, when something's brought to my attention, I have to check it and dissect it and look at that. Is that really what I'm doing? And then I might ask for spiritual guidance into clarity and enlightenment about that, because I can't change anything that I'm not aware of. So today, communication is very important to me. Communication is verbal and nonverbal. I watch how people communicate with me. I try to use I statements like I feel and talk about how I feel instead of an opinion of I think that or, um, that's to me is an opinion. It's not a feeling. A feeling is I'm sad, glad, mad, or afraid. And then how to communicate that with another human being. And then to really listen. To not listen, waiting, thinking the whole time of what I'm going to say. Because then I don't remember what the other person said because I'm too busy thinking about what I'm going to say. And, not to talk over somebody or to interrupt them. And those are very important things in communication. I learned to say what I mean what I say, but don't be mean when I say it. And that has helped me more in my relationships. So, not trying to fix everybody or know what was good for everybody. I retired my junior God badge and I stopped doing that. Today I know a little clue that I know when I am getting off kilter is when I say the words, you need to, because I don't know what somebody else needs to do. I have not a clue. I just need to turn the focus on myself and check what is it that I need to do. And today I strive to be the best Rhonda I can be. So remember, be you on purpose.